നമസ്കാരം. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ അവർ ക്ലാസ്സസ്. അടുത്തത് ടെക്നിക്കൽ ടെക്സ്റ്റൈൽസ്. നേരത്തെ പഴയതിൽ പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു, ഒന്നും കൂടി ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി ഇത് പറയാമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. Technical Sirvaya News, the National Technical Extension Empowered Program Committee has approved 7 startup proposals under the Great Scheme Initiative. Okay, more about the news. Okay, grant for research and entrepreneurship across aspiring innovators in textiles. Great initiative emerged from the Research Development and Innovation Command of the National Technical Textiles (NTDM). Okay, about technical textiles are defined as technical textile materials and products used primarily for the technical performance and functional properties rather than their aesthetic or decorative characteristics. Technical textiles are used for various applications ranging from agriculture, roads, railways, track, sportswear, health on one end, to bulletproof jacket, fireproof jacket, high altitude combat gear, and space applications on another end of the spectrum. Speaking of technical textiles for India enhances the productivity according to the technical textiles ecosystem in India. About this is 45 recognized in horticulture leads increase in a farm productivity by 2 to 5 times. So converges with government initiatives like target of phasing out single-use plastic items, provide opportunity for pack tech to supplement the efforts by enhancing production. India is dominating the pack tech sector with a global market share of 40 to 45%, high growth rate. Okay, Indian technical textiles market growing at a rate of 8 to 10% per annum. Indian technical textiles market is 5th largest in the world and stood up $24.95 billion in 2021. India's exports of technical textile products grew from $22.21 billion in 2021 to $2.85 billion in 2021-22, registering a growth rate of 28.4%. Okay, has ability to scale up in short period, high wage workforce, generating capacity, etc. About a great initiative, Minister of Access objectives encourages young innovators, scientists, technologists, and startup ventures in the field of technical textiles to translate their ideas into commercial technologies, products, and make India self-reliant. Grant in it normally up to rupees 50 lakhs for a period of 18 months. Okay, fourth factors: rising demand from new applications areas, standards and guidelines, availability of raw materials, climate change and global warming, advancement in material science. Okay, challenging technical textiles more than the important demands for machinery. Currently, majority of technical machinery used to manufacture technical textiles products is not available in the lack of adoption. Majority of intended and users of technical textiles products are still unaware of the benefits of the usage of such products. Lack of standardization and related regulations. Several technical textiles products do not have standard benchmark, resulting in availability of substandard cheaper products. Institutional buyers, as the defense, have traditionally opted for import route for procurement of several technical textile products owing the required standards. Entrepreneurial gap, limited entrepreneurial culture and skill training. Technical textiles hinder investments, attraction and expansions of production capacities in the country. Inadequate R&D facilities for technical textiles hurdle for the industry because it stifles innovations in a field that is characterized by fast changes in product and process. The government issued National Technical Textiles Mission (NDDM) to position the country as a global leader in technical textiles. Implementation period financial year 2021 to 2021 to 2023-24. Kerala Minister of Textiles schemes, production linking incentive scheme for textiles, PM Mega integrated textile villages and apparel parks, Mitra scheme for integrated textile works, SIDB. Quality control regulations. Minister of Textiles has issued quality control order (PCOs) for 90 items of geotech textiles, 20 items of productive textiles items, 20 items of agro-textiles, 6 items of meditech textiles, new HSM for development new HSM course dedicated to technical textiles products. Standards in technical textiles development of more than 500 Bureau of Industry standards (BIS) standards for technical textiles. Mandatory usage of technical textiles. Technical textiles products have been identified for mandatory usage across the several central ministries or departments to derive the benefits of technical textiles in various fields of applications. Okay. Component of ADTM and outlayer research innovation development rupees in INR 1000 crores. Okay, education training skilling rupees 400 crores. Promotion and market development in INR 50 crores. Export promotion in INR 20 crores. Okay, for awareness and the industry need to build a solid infrastructure to educate people about technical skilling and education ecosystem. The government needs to work with various entrepreneurship development institution for initiating courses on entrepreneurship and technical systems, developing in India brands, positioning Indian brands as global champions, and preparing industry to create customer facilitation. Model Center of Excellence focus on designing market linkages, capacity building, testing centers, resource on sustainable materials and technology upgradation, support and technical lectures. So joint ventures in technical lectures. Joint ventures would help in technology transfer and minimizing development cost of high quality products. The arrangement can be win-win for Indian and foreign players as it provides access to new markets and promotes startups, creation of incubation centers and encouragement to startups for entrepreneurial development in technical lectures. Indian Railway Security. Why the news recently several incidents of train derailment collision in last 6 months raised concerns over railway safety. Okay, SMS cases derailment collisions, LC case fire. Okay, so a trend of consequential train accidents, cost of railway accident, derailment. Factors could be inadequate maintenance of locomotives, rolling stock or track signals, etc., and other operational irregularities. The error caused due to human failure comprising both railway staff as well as other railways such as road users, passengers, restaurants, etc. As per Indian Railways, around 75% of derailment occurred due to railway staff failure, and another 10% of derailment are caused by equipment failures. signal failure, defective or damaged track circuits and axle counters are leading causes of signal failures. For example, faculty signal circuit modification resulting in incorrect signaling in the ballast or train collision require accidents in coaches. Factors like inflammable material carried by passengers shows report negligence by boundary car stop. These contractors have also vacancy of around 22 safety critical categories workforce within the railways. Safety critical categories include loco, crew, train manager, station, master, etc. Steps taken for railway safety. Okay, Kavach is an indigenous automatic train protection ADB system which has cab signaling features useful for high speeds as well as foggy weather. Okay, technical terms is known as train collision avoidance systems (TCAS) or automatic train protection system (ADB system). As of February 2022, Kavach has also been so far been deployed on 1465 route kilometer and 135.9 locomotives, including electric multiple unit rakes on South Central Railway. Okay, working mechanisms of Kavach system. Okay, Kavach uses a network of devices mounted on two trains moving towards each other to avoid a collision. The devices work with the help of radio frequency identification, RFID tags, and global positioning system (GPS). This system avoids the risk of collisions by precisely assessing the cause of two trains at collision risk and automatically initiating the braking system. Kavach system architecture. Okay, radio station antenna, GPS and GSM antenna, etc. Actually, rail Sandraksha course RRSK launched in 2027-28. Okay, in this financial year, RRSK is a 1 lakh crore 5-year fund dedicated to upgrading critical railway safety infrastructure upgradation. Okay, steps such as electrical electronic interlocking system, centralized operations of points and signals have been provided at stations in interlocking or level crossing LC gates, etc. Use of new technologies such as GPS-based, fog-based devices, alert automatic wireless auto upcoming signals and crossing in fog-prone areas, improving safety during low visibility, eliminated unmanned level crossing on manual level crossing IMLCs on broad gauges. BG's route have been eliminated by January 2019. Safety Information Management System (SIMS) in order to put in place faster and efficient system for accident reporting, analysis, and sharing of information between zonal railways, SRS, and Railway Board (RB). A web-based application SIMS was developed in 2016 by the State Directorate of RB. Okay, is a fire retardant materials. Indian Railways have adopted the fire retardant interior recognition, including wall, piling, flooring, roof, and etc. to minimize the risk of fire accident. For Railway Safety Authority as recommended by the Kalkotkar Committee to create a statutory railway safety authority with enough powers to have safety oversight on the operational mode of railways. Currently, 3 virtual functions, rule making operations, and the regulations are all vested in the Railway Board. Detailed outcome framework. CH's report on development in the railways recommended creating a detailed outcome framework for safety works under the by RRSK. This framework would assess each safety initiatives results, ensuring RRSK funds meet their intended objectives and improve the railway safety effectively. Developing AI-enabled applications. AI can analyze extensive signal data from stations and trains, finding critical and irregularities and properly alerting top railway management to enhance its safety monitoring. Track safety tolerance as recommended by the Khanna Committee. Efforts will be made with research design and standard organizations RDS to draw safety tolerance for different speeds and categories of track on the basis of practice followed in various countries and after studying the whole gamut of rail wheel interactions. Implementing best practice. Mumbai suburban long-standing automatic train production system serves as a successful model which can be replicated nationwide for train safety. Global best practice. European train control system (ETCS) is a significantly train control system that is being implemented across Europe to improve the safety and efficiency of railway transport. United Kingdom train production and warning system aims to enhance safety by preventing trains from passing danger signals and controlling speed in critical areas. Japan, the automatic train control ATC system is used automatically to control train speeds in accordance with those speed signals. Offshore minerals in India. India is an exercise of powers under the Offshore Areas Minerals Development and Regulations Act 2002. The central government framed the offshore areas existence of mineral resources rules 2024. About offshore minerals in India. Offshore mining is the process of retrieving mineral deposits from the deep seabed at a depth of more than 200 meters. India's exclusive economy is over 2 million square kilometers. Hold significant recovery of offshore mineral resources. Mineral deposits. India offshore mineral resources include gold, diamond, copper, nickel, cobalt, copper, manganese, and rare earth elements essentials for development. Research Geological Survey of India has delineated the resources of the following minerals in the offshore areas: lime, mud, wood, EWZ of Gujarat and Maharashtra coast. Construction grade sin of Kerala coast. Heavy mineral places the inner shelf and mid shelf of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. Phosphorite, eastern and western continental Mars. Polymetallic ferromanganese. Okay, FEM and modules and crust in the Andaman Sea and Lakshadweep Sea. Okay, offshore existence of mineral resource rules limited. Applicability. These rules apply to all mineral except minerals, oils, hydrocarbons, and minerals specified in Block B of the first schedule to the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulations Act 1950. The rules use the modified version of the United States Nations Private Classification FSC and Committees for Mineral Resource International Reporting Standards CRIS contemplates following. Okay, exploration stages exploration for any mineral deposits involve 4 stages: reconnaissance and survey G4, preliminary exploration G3, general exploration G2, detailed exploration G1. Feasibility study. Stages of feasibility study include geological study FTF, free feasibility study and feasibility study for exploration standards, schools and providing rigorous exploration standards to ensure accurate assessment and sustainable development of offshore mineral resources and mineral general exploration. G2 to establish integrated mineral resource is required to grant mining leases a completion of at least reconnaissance survey. G4 to estimate reconnaissance mineral resources for mineral potential of mineral block is necessary for obtaining of composite licenses. Geological study on completion of exploration operations. Geological study report shall be prepared by the licensee to establish probable mineral reserve. Specific exploration rules and specific exploration norms for a variety of deposits and minerals including construction grade silica and calcareous mud, phosphatic sediment, deep sea minerals, rare earth elements, REA minerals, hydrothermal minerals and modules. This is foreign direct investment FTA as per the data released by the Department of Promotion of Industry and International DPIID. FTA it falls into the 2024 contracted by 3.49% to 44.4 billion as compared with the other key highlights. Maharashtra received the highest FTA followed by Gujarat and Karnataka in financial data. Singapore was the top source of foreign inflows followed by the Mauritius and USA in financial data. The top 5 countries for FTA equity inflows into India during 2024 are Mauritius followed by Singapore, USA, Netherlands, Japan. Computer, software and hardware followed by service sectors and construction activities received highest FTI in financial 2024. Top 5 sectors received highest FTI equality due to inflow during 2024 are service sectors, computer, software, hardware, trading, telecommunication, automobile industry. Report after recent investment made by a company or individual in one country or into business interest located in another. DPIID is not a department for formulation of FTA policy in India. FTA is permitted through automatic route government approval not required or government for route approval foreign currency. The convertible bonds, foreign institutional investment, disinvestment with the certain conditions and global depository receipts are included in FTA. FTA is prohibited in laundry, business, gambling and betting, chit funds, Nidhi company, trading and transfer development rights, etc. Significance of FTI, stimulus and economic growth enables development in backward areas, ensures exchange rate stability. Concerns regarding FTI in India. Most FTI inflows in concentrated in few states like Maharashtra and Karnataka, widening existing inequalities. FTI may lead to unfair competition and ultimately affect domestic companies. Okay, speculative grade with the latter projected to have a higher likelihood of default on borrowings in their ratings vary from AAA highest rating to D lowest rating, and the threshold of investment grade is considered to be BBB for S&P and Fitch and Baa3 for Moody's. Significance when favorable of these ratings can facilitate countries to access global capital markets and foreign investments. Can do more about credit rating agency. Significance of stimulus economic growth enables development in backward areas, ensures exchange rate stability, etc. Concerns regarding FTA in India. Most FTA inflow is concentrated in United States like Maharashtra and Karnataka, widening existing inequality. FTA may lead to unfair competition and ultimately affect domestic companies. Initiatives taken to promote FTA. Liberalization of FTA in sectors like insurance, power exchanges, etc. Investment promotion and facilitation through Invest India program, attractive for investors through Make in India. India's outlook to positive from stable. S&P Global Ratings revised its outlook on India to positive from stable and affirmed its BBB long term and E3 short term unsolicited foreign and local currencies sovereign credit ratings. Sovereign credit ratings, okay, definition. A sovereign credit rating is a measurement of a government's ability to repay its debt. Okay, credit rating map the probability of default and therefore reflect the willingness and ability of borrower to meet his obligation. Parameters typically rating agencies use various parameters to rate a sovereign, include growth rate, inflation, government debt, short-term external debt as percentage of GDP and political stability. Ratings. Sovereign credit ratings broadly rate countries as their investments grade of speculative grade, with the latter projected to have a higher likelihood of by default on borrowings. Two ratings vary from AAA highest rating to the lowest rating, and the threshold of investment trade grade is considered to be BBB for S&P and Fitch and Baa3 for Moody's. Investments when favorable, these ratings can facilitate countries to access global capital markets and foreign investment. Okay, global economic prospect reports. World Bank released global economic prospect report called for a significant acceleration in public investment by emerging markets and developing economies (EMD) to meet their development goals. Okay, key highlights: investment level. Public investment average 25% of total investment in the median. EMD public investment in this company economies have experienced a historic slowdown in the past decade. Even if its economic growth, increasing public investment by 1% of GDP can boost GDP by over 1.5% and raise private investment by 2.2% in the medium term. Okay, however, public investments may also crowd out private investment, especially with the fiscal space is limited and additional fiscal stimulus raises sovereign risk and borrowing costs for the private sector. The sustainability of growth. Public investments can be critical in delivering public goods or services that may not be privately profitable, such as public health care and education. Recommendation: the 3 E's packages of policy priorities to harness the benefits of public investments. Expansion of fiscal space, improve tax collection efficiency, enhance fiscal framework and curtail and productive spending, and efficiency of public investment, tackling corruption and poor governance, facilitating public-private partnership, etc. Enhanced global support, coordinated financial support, and effective technical assistance are imperative for structural reforms. About public investment. Public investment usually refers to gross fixed capital information, not a value of exchange less disposal of fixed assets by the states, whether through central or local government or publicly owned industries or corporations. It encompasses physical or tangible investment in infrastructure, transport, telecommunication, building, but in a broader sense, it can include funds for intangible investment in education, skills, and housing. UNCTAD is also on growing public debt. A World of Debt report The growing burden to global prosperity released by UN trade and development and steady report highlights alarming surge in global public debt and proposes a plan to reform global financial system to tackle current debt crisis. Public debt refers to general government domestic and external debt. Key highlights of report. Debt surge in 2020, global public debt reached a historic peak of $97 trillion. It drives cascading crisis and sluggish and uneven performance of global economy. Regional disparity public debt in developing countries accounting for various and global debt is rising and advice rate of developing countries. In 2019, this public debt reached $2.9 trillion, accounting for 82.7% as a share of GDP. Highlights of high public debt, high fiscal burden, more than half of developing countries, allocate at least 80% of the global revenues of interest. Whereas increased development and spending 3.3 billion individuals resign in nations, but interest payments exceeds many on education and health combined. Climate inactions interest always climate investments in emerging and developing countries. Okay. Initiatives. Okay. Next year, a roadmap to finance sustainable, inclusive international financial architecture with increased participation for developing countries and its governance. Provide greater liquidity in times of crisis, expanding contingency finance through IMF instruments, cascading affordable long-term financing through material, through transformation and expansion of multilateral development banks. Initiative to solve debt to heavily indebted poor countries such as IBC, by IMF and World Bank. Debt management and financial analysis. BMF is a program for UNCT area. Okay, global sovereign debt round of GSTR launched in February 2020 by the IMF coordination with the World Bank and India's G20 presidency. World Employment and Social Outlook. The report is published by the International Labour Organization. Key highlights of world unemployment to fall slightly in 183 million people are being unavailable at short notice and actively looking for work. 45.6% of women aged 59 are employed compared to 69.2% of women, a gap of 23.6%. Recent sponsors cap family responsibility, marriage and parenthood. Okay, also women receive lower labor than men, especially in the developing world. Informal workers have grown from 1.7 billion in 2005 to 22.0 billion in 2024. Okay, position curve. It was the first proposed by the American socialist Samuel H. Preston in 1970. It highlights an increase in per capita income of a country does not cost much of price or the life expectancy of its population beyond a point. When a poor country begins to grow, its per capita income rises and causes increase in life expectancy, nutrition, sanitation, access, health, better healthcare. However, it begins to flatten out after a certain point. Okay, person curve. Okay. GDP per capita life expectancy. GDP per capita government life expectancy good. Reserve Bank of India (RBI) joins Project Nexus. Nexus is a multi-international initiative to develop instant cross-border retail payments by interlinking domestic instant payment system IPS, and IPS is an electronic payment system which facilitates interbank fund transfer and confirmation of payments to the receiver and originator within a minute or less. Example, unified payments interface with Keyboard Project Nexus conceptualized by the innovation hub of the Bank for International Settlements. BIS was established in 1930 with its head office in Basel, Switzerland, and is owned by 63 central banks including RBI. Okay, we need to connect the IPS for 4 ASEAN countries, Indonesia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand, and India, and it is expected to give go live by 2019. Nexus is designed to standardize the way domestic IPS connects to one another, rather than an IPS operator building custom connections for every new country to visit. Okay, connects the operator and only need to make one connection to the next. T20 targets of enabling cheaper, faster, more transparent, and accessible cross-border payments. Okay, benefits of Project Nexus simplifies cross-border payments, reduces complexity, cost of transaction time, made offers complementary, low cost and scalable rail forward payments. Payment service providers daily bridges gaps in interoperability by fostering standardization and harmonization across payment system. Challenge of the cross-border payment system. Lack of interoperability is long and expensive requirement of additional steps such as currency conversion difficult to scale. RBI launches various initiatives. The Reserve Bank of India has launched 3 initiatives and has public access to the central bank and facilitate regulatory approvals. Initiatives Brava portal platform for regulate application validation and other secure and centralized web-based model to seek authorization license by regulatory approval. Mobile applications for RBI retail investors can transact in government securities using the mobile. Fintech repository governance database containing information on Indian fintech sector aims to provide a better understanding of the sector from a regulatory perspective. Variable rate VRR. The recently VRR options by Reserve Bank of India witnessed a good response from banks. About VRR, when RBI results in increased liquidity in the economy, but banks are not eager to borrow from RBI to repo rates as interest rate in economic ways already be lower. In this case, RBI allows banks to borrow at VPR decided by market generally lower than repo rate through not less than reverse repo rate for duration for more than 1 day. Repo rate is rate at which bank borrows money from RBI, which is fixed by RBI. The borrowing duration is more than 1 day and usually up to 40 days. It is a tool to inject short-term liquidity into the banking system. Similarly, variable rate reverse repo rates RBI is connected to absorb the excess liquidity from the system. Next, we have secured overnight finance credit. SBI raised $100 million through its London branch by selling 3-year senior unsecured floating rate bonds and the secured overnight financing rates SOI forever. Safer it is overnight interest rate for US dollar dominated loans and derivatives. It illustrates the relatives banks can borrow cash from individuals or other banks overnight. It is collateralized by the US Treasury securities markets. It is the US replacement for London underlying offer rate. Okay, LIBOR provides loan issues with the benchmark for setting interest rates on different financial products. Pump term scheme. Recently, SEBI imposed a fine on some individuals for allegedly operating a pump and dump scheme. It was operated by a recommendation shared through Telegram channels, selling and publish offers, purchasing stock at inflated prices. Okay, about pump and dump scheme, manufacturing activity involving artificially inflating a stock's price through false and misleading information or combination. It is done by only to sell stock at an inflated price. To prevent in micro cap and small cap sectors due to limited public information and lower trading volumes, impact undermine confidence in financial markets and substantial losses to investors. Relations under the SEBI guidelines, it is completely banned. SEBI amends Infrastructure Investment Trust INMH regulations to the new bonds allow for the issuance of subordinate units by privately placed in units only to the sponsors on acquisition of an infrastructure project. The move aims to bridge the difference in evaluation done by the sponsor as a seller for an asset and that by the InvIT as a buyer. Okay, what InvIT? A type of investment vehicle similar to a mutual fund that allows investors to invest in infrastructure projects like toll roads, power lines, and pipelines, etc. The sponsors infra companies set up the InvIT through SEBI and are recognized as borrowers under the FATF Act 2000. The body to an InvIT regulates its trustee, sponsor, investment manager, and project manager. InvITs own up through tolls, funds, interest, or dividend from the investment, which in turn is distributed to the investors as the taxable earnings. Significance for fits. Or it gets the investor can invest small amounts of liquidity on stock exchange and can be exited at any point. Transparency investors are informed about where their money is invested. Role is get the trust are regulated by SEBI. Channels of investing and invest include operational risk, refinancing risk, control risk, etc. Clearing corporations. SEBI has formed a committee under Usha Tora to review ownership and economic structure of clearing corporation. Clearing corporation CC is an entity which handles activity of clearing and settlement of trades in securities or other instruments that are traded or staggered. GCs, CCs are along with the stock exchange and depositors consider market infrastructure institutions. CCs are significant as central risk financial institutions and are first line for securities contract regulations, stock exchange and clearing corporations. CC are relation to the lease down names for ownership and governance framework for CCs. If a derivatives trade, National Stock Exchange NSE chief cautioned retail investors against derivatives. About derivative definition, derivatives are financial constraints that draw their values from an underlying asset. The underlying assets can be commodity, security, currency or index. Purpose can be used for healthy purpose for speculation. Common types of derivatives include futures, options, and swaps. Derivatives markets in India. The derivative market is regulated by the Securities and Exchange Board of India. India has two types of derivative markets. Exchanges traded. Standardized contracts are traded on an exchange over the counter. What is it? It is decentralized contracts and negotiated directly between two parties. Front running. Recently, a mutual fund was alleged to have indulged in front running. About front running refers to usage of non-public information to directly or indirectly buy or sell securities or enters into options or futures contracts in advance of a substantial load of Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI). It is illegal. It undermines confidence in the finance markets. It creates an uneven playing field for other investors. In 2008, Securities and Exchange Board of India Mutual Funds Regulation 1996 was amended to incorporate provisions to counter front running. The state of oils, fisheries and aquaculture. It is prepared and released by the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO). The reports FAO focuses on blue transformation action. Key findings of the report: world fisheries and aquaculture production hit a new high in 23.2 million tons, with 8% of total production in India. Ranked second in aquatic animals production. For the first time, aquaculture surpassed capture fisheries as the main producer of aquatic animals. Okay, with 1.9 million tons, India ranked first in inland fisheries production. Okay, role of aquatic foods in climate action. In 2029, National Framework Conventions on Climate Change and Ocean Dialogue recognized the potential of aquatic foods for providing critical clinical solutions. FAO integrates additional orders for adapting to climate change in specific areas like local species suited for evolving conditions. Okay, blue transformation in India. In FAO introduced CC blue transformation vision 2021 aims to leverage aquatic food systems to enhance food security, improve nutrition, etc. Objectives: sustainable aquaculture expansion to meet global demand with equitable benefit distribution, effective fisheries management for healthy stocks and their aquatic value chains, ensuring social, economic, and environmental sustainable fisheries and aquaculture in the context of global biodiversity agreements. Conventions on wildlife and university (VCBD) allow the economic on-field global countries to develop national plans for protecting biodiversity and living in harmony with the natural. Aquatic food systems are directly related to many GBO targets such as management of aquatic species, reduction of species, accessories, etc. 23 UN members are agreed to legally binding treaty for conserving and sustainably using marine biological diversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction. ICRIER releases policy brief on post-harvest BSL in India. The policy brief highlights the revenue of reducing BSL, benefiting farmers, enhancing income, enhancing food security, and ensuring sustainability, less resource exploitation in agricultural food system. Here, the production in India would increase from 74.23 million metric tons MMT in 1966-77 to 330.5 million metric tons in 2023. Okay, next we have horticulture increased from 96.6 MMT in 1990 to 92.355.21 MMT in 2023. India's storage capacity expanded from 108.8 in 2021, VSL probably around 11% of food products now reaches consumers. They face highly BSN cereals, pulses, and oil seeds and gold. I would say annual loss of US $18.5 billion US was dispensed of reduction in VSL from. Okay, key factors are behind VSL in on-farm operation, low farm education at scale levels, weather conditions, and the use of effective machinery. Marketing and import leakages from open loaded transport, poor quality packaging, using of iron hooks, improper or storage bags, etc. False issues, jute packing, material like minutes using jute bags which are susceptible pest insects and contamination. Way for mechanization in agricultural farming, the public distribution system, PDS, and boosting direct cash flow transfer, etc. Initiative to reduce VSL. Private entrepreneurs are a BEG scheme for augmenting the food storage capacity through wide participation. PM Kisan's Sampradaya Yojana to realize the VSL of horticulture and non-horticulture products by creating a modern infrastructure for food processing also to production areas. Agriculture infrastructure fund to mobilize a medium-long debt financing facility for investment in viable for post-harvest management infrastructure and community framing assets. Okay, National Cooperative Korean Storage launched to expand cooperative sector storage facility by 700 lakh crores. Container board performance in a CPV. Nine of Indian ports have found their position among top 100 global ports in CPV. CPV the World Bank and SAP Global Market Intelligence. The next is comparable assessment of performance based on vessel time in port area helps to identify opportunities, improve a development or a port that will ultimately benefit all public and private stakeholders. Top ranked container port in CPPA is Yangshan Port, China. Security 95 years of Cargill. India celebrated 95 years of Cargill War victory. After our successful Operation Vijay, more than Operation which launched in the Army in the response of infiltration of Pakistani soldiers and militants in the Cargill district of Kashmir. Indian Air Force launched Operation Safety Sagar for conducting attacks and Pakistani troops position on high hills. The Navy launched Operation Talwar 2 and the Air Force Operation Safed Sagar to check Pakistan Navy in Arabian Sea. Cargill Vijay Divas is observed annually on July 26 to commemorate the victory or success of Operation Vijay. Cargill War period. The war was fought in the Cargill district of Kashmir across 170 km high altitude, containing LOC locations where Towing, Tiger Hill, Bathalik, Madras, Mushkosh Valley, Kakasar, Chorwa. The commencement of war. The war commenced shortly after the signing of the Lahore Declaration 1999 when the Pakistani army surreptitiously occupied the winter located to prevent loss of soldiers' life of the Indian Army. In 1999, India and Pakistan signed the Lahore Declaration to reduce nuclear risk and resolve their borders and disputes peacefully. Reason for Pakistan's intrusions in India, political strategy. The international Kashmir has a nuclear flashpoint requiring urgent third-party intervention to alter the line of control and disrupt its sanctity by capturing upheld areas in Kargil. Okay, which will be better bargaining oppositions for a possible trade-off against the position by India in Siachen. Military or proxy war interdict the Srinagar layer road by disrupting vital pathways today to outflank India's defense from the south and rendering defenses untenable in Turtuk and Siachen. To boost militancy in J&K by diverting troops from the valleys of Kargil, weakening the counter-insurgency efforts and opening new infiltration routes while also raising morals of militants. Okay, shortcomings in India defense architecture that contributed to the Kargil war. Now, the aftermath of the Kargil war, the Indian government established the Kargil Review Committee (KRC) in July 1999. The case of a prominent strategic affairs and KRC and its follow-up. The group of ministers highlighted the following issues: intelligence failure. India did not anticipate the possibility of a war so soon after the Lahore Declaration. Therefore, intelligence failure was one of the prime causes for not anticipating Pakistan's intrusion. Okay, he battled for during Kargil war. Okay, Sihango war, Sigar war, LOC in this war. Okay. No technology industry of Pakistan could have been detected earlier in India and half-meter resolution satellite imagery covered appropriate environment area in addition to better human intelligence and human resources for defense forces decline in defense expenditure compromised with the defense modernization and replacement of obsolete or obsolescent equipment and weapon systems. A comprehensive security policy items was made to involve a comprehensive security policy keeping in view the changing threat scenario because of the proxy war, nuclearization in the subcontinent and RMA. Suggestions made by the KRC to strengthen India's defense architecture, strengthen National Security Council and have full-time National Security Advisor and NSA, enhance satellite imagery capability and intact unmanned aerial vehicles, PVs, create an organization focused on electronic and communication intelligence like the National Security Agency in USA, create an integrated defense intelligence agency DIA, give more powers and prominence to the Joint Intelligence Committee GIC, reduce age profile in the Army and way for ways to decrease the mentioned will. Okay, establish a committee to study all the issues related in order to have an effective border management policy, publish war histories and declassify official documents to establish the facts, create synergy between military and the media. Okay, create civil military cancer with various levels from command, executive, operational formation on ground to smaller relations. A major initiative taken for strengthening India's defense architecture. Specific intelligence forms like a task force on intelligence apparatus from National Research Organization. TRS was formed into for the production of national critical infrastructure and handling cyber-related issues. A multi-agency center MAC has been established information sharing is done at the MAC on daily basis by all intelligence agency, defense military agency, DIA, which is a tri-service intelligence agency of MOD, is placed at MAC. Radar satellite 2 RI-SAT 2 was launched by ISR, which is a radar MAC satellite with all weather capability to make the images of the Earth. The national security management and effects decision making. The National Security Council NSC was reformed to adopt a whole of governor approach and have been structured over the years. The NSC established in 1980 is settled by the Prime Minister, the Minister of Home Affairs, Defense, External Affairs and Finance are its members. The National Security Research Secretary Nuclear Command Authority was established in 2000. Its political council chaired by the Prime Minister is a sole body which can 58 recognize the use of nuclear weapons. The Chief of Defense and CDS created in 2019 is the permanent chairman of the Chiefs of Staff Committee. The first modernization agreement scheme to ensure the fine balance between youthful and experienced personnel in the armed corporations of ordnance factors to enhance functional autonomy, efficiency, defense, production, and intelligence diabetes, positive intelligence list, strategy and border identity, defense offset policy to leverage capital acquisition to develop Indian forest defense industry, and an eco theater command established in technology development fund scheme specially designed for new startups, MSMEs, and academia. Border management task force on border management created smart financing, bold, acute, border electronically dominated QRT interception technique honor CIVM comprehensive integrated border management system. CIVM is deployed in some into Bangladesh and Pakistan border patches. Border infrastructure and management system BIM scheme, a central sector scheme for the construction of border fence, border front tile scheme, vibrant village organization sponsor scheme launched in 2023 for comprehensive development. The select villages orbiting a northern border in Atlas, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, and Ladakh. All weather roads and tunnels are like Adal tunnel connecting Manali, Vilahoi, Spiti, and tunnel at Shingulao for all weather Ladakh to road to Ladakh. Conclusion: since Kagalivar, the character and conduct of warfare have changed with the growing use of terror and other irregular methods of fighting, by not state actors equally important have been technological advancement in the cyber and space domains. Therefore, Indian armed forces must be prepared for future conflicts with the charged characteristics as well as or could be more violent and unpredictable. National security strategy provided as the chief defense staff